Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of the League One playoff final between Sheffield Wednesday and Barnsley from Wembley. Sorry if you do hear me sniff and maybe sneeze and feel like there's something wrong with me today because it's due to hay fever, so I do apologise, nothing you can do about that. But hopefully we'll see the Owls go up back to the football, to the Championship. Because my cousin's there, and that's why my cousins are Wednesday fans, and that's why I follow Wednesday. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the stream, and come on, you Owls! Come on! Hopefully. Come on, Owls! Come on, lads. Sheffield Wednesday versus Barnsley. Yeah, I do it all the time. I chat to people anyway during it, and it doesn't bother me. I tend to get more views when I'm chatting to people. Yeah, because my cousin's down there gone with a few friends, and he's been drinking since about 6 a.m. I said enjoy yourself, but just don't drink too much because you don't want to be denied entry. He's literally done it early, so it means he can sober up in time. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm getting season ticket for Portsmouth on Tuesday, tomorrow. Going with my mum. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting one for me, and also I'm going with Dad as well. So I can go yeah, because I thought we're going to be living down here. It makes sense because then it at least gives me something to watch on a Saturday and have something to look forward to. Yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's live on Sky. But what? But a lot of people have been saying this game's not just big. It's big because it's a derby and they both don't get along. So it makes it a bit more. It when you win, it's actually got more joy to it. Other than you're going up, you've also beaten a rival team to get up. For 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 me, it's quite hard. For me, it's quite hard because I'm down the middle. As from where I'm from, they ate both. So I'm literally down the middle. But due to family connections, I slide on the Wednesday side 'cause I got family. I'm literally it's hard for me because I've got family who support United and I got family who support Wednesday, so I'm literally in the middle, and I'm in the middle. Yeah, so it makes it even harder for me. Yeah, yeah, because I've got what is it? I got in a couple of weeks. I got my mum and dad are going on holiday to Spain. They're going to Murcia with a couple of friends, going with my uncle and auntie to go to their villa. They're all going over on a holiday for like a few days, and I'm staying here looking after the dog. But all that makes it even more annoying, they're going on my birthday, so it's a bit annoying. Yeah, and that's what's the annoying thing. Watching you now. Oh hi, wave, wave to the camera. Yeah. Uh, that was me waving. That was me waving. That I know. Yeah. Is that because I do get a lot of people saying to me it must have taken a lot of time to make like the background get it all done out the way I've done. Yeah, because that's just YouTube for you. But if I go on to YouTube Studio, then I literally will get all like messages from people on the stream literally on time. It's just on YouTube. But actually, it's good. It's slightly good for me on that one because it means I can know for doing the highlights when I need to do them. So I can always so I know what minute. Yeah, because I do get a lot of people saying, how on earth have I managed to make like the background the way I have? I managed to do it because I've learned. Yeah, yeah, because I thought, yeah, because I actually do prefer instead of having all the teams and the lineups literally going down the bottom, I have it literally you just get them off of Twitter and you just get the lineups that they've made because it just makes it more easier than people will then not keep badgering you. So that means you just see what's there and it's right in front of them, and then if you don't know what the subs are, you just look at the bottom. I have to go. I have to go Wednesday because that's more for. And people say, "Why would you do that?" When, and that's just more due to family connections and everything. So, if I had no if I have no family members and none of them supported Wednesday or supported Barnsley, I would go. I wouldn't really mind doing one. Yeah, I've done that just for family. Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, I just think it's funny how it's gone how it's gone full circle that I've got a family member who supports Wednesday, but he lived in Barnsley and he was born in Barnsley, but can't stand the place. It makes it. That's why I always tease him, saying you're supposed to be supporting Barnsley. That always gets me one up him because he always acts my. They're always the joke I give him because it's just funny. Because I always say you should always support where you're from, but he wouldn't dare because it would be like going back on himself. Yeah. Sounds like everyone's busy. Oh, what else? Wait. I saw Dan's miniature version, and that was actually decent. I thought it's gonna be better. That one I think looks better than a bigger version because it doesn't take that long to make it. You can take it less time and then get on with the next one. Yeah, that, that's all you want. Not bad indeed for 3 days of work. Ah, coward. Yeah, not. Yeah. Yeah. We're, they're about a minute 40 in. It's been a lot. It's been a lot harder for people getting down there because I think there've been a lot of train problems. But they're not on strike. It's just there's just like been there's been like works on like train lines going into London. I'm literally good. Yeah, this is this is what I do. But usually, if I do this and I think there's more than one game going on at the same time, I'll have the other one going on up above, so it doesn't actually clash with anything, but it goes above it. Yeah, so I because people sometimes will ask me, even though I don't support either of them, is there a certain player you actually like? And I always tell them the same person every time, and it's just because I've known him playing in the Premier League when I was younger, so it's someone who I recognise from when I was younger. So it shows how old I am when he's still actually playing. Yeah. Now, not a lot. I don't expect a lot to happen in this one. I don't expect it. Because I did a stream yesterday, and I nearly fell asleep about 3 or 4 times because it was literally boring me. It was boring me. Yeah, because literally, one team scored one goal, and then as soon as that happened, the game went completely flat for the rest. Yes, that's why I hope it's not. This is not going to be exactly the same. I Not the ball. Whoa, unlucky. But it's good I'm getting all the comments about. They're saying how they're liking how it looks, and I get quite a lot of that. But it's very easy if you know how to stream. It's easy to sort your background out because that's the easiest part. It's just making sure you get your webcam and it doesn't overlap any of the images or the writing that you put. That's all you got to do. Yeah, but the good thing is about this, people in when I do my group are gonna learn from this, and this is part of what they're gonna be taught. Even 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 though I'll be able to tell them that you can live stream, but it will take you a while to get going. Because it did for myself, so I had to learn certain bits. Now I think I could do this. I had to do this. I had to do that. What can make me better? So it'll be stuff like that they would have to work out on their own. Because I won't be able to show them while I'm there because they'll need a computer and a mic and everything to be able to do it. If they wanted me to show them. Yeah, because I think if I'm correct, next week I'm actually got another important thing coming up to do with my finger. Yeah, I've got. I don't even have some of the things. I don't even have any clue what they are. So I'm learning stuff for the first time myself. Because I've got to discuss practicalities of workshop content. And that's with the person who I'm doing the group who's helping me with the group who works for Portsmouth Council. Yeah, just to meet up at one of two locations that we might be looking at for me to do the actual group at. So one of the two venues. So I don't make the decision there and then. It just gives me a bit of an insight to what it looks like without having a proper look to do the discussion, and then we're going to start. We're going to begin advertising the volunteering role, and she wants me to have an input by us meeting up and talking about it. Yeah, I already got. I've already got ideas for the helper because the helper's got to be just someone normal who can cope with a lot of people going at them at once and knows what they're doing. And it means if I just want to have a 5 minute break, just because it's getting a bit too much, they can take over for that a period of time. Saying, what would you like me to do? And it's just tell them this and that, and then they go and do it. That's what they would need to do. Yeah, now there's at one point I've also got to go and attend. I got to go and attend a partnership board that I've never even know what one of them is. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm yeah. I'm a, yeah. I'm attending. I'm attending that with with my social worker, so that what I can do is go and it's like there, and then you can go and say something, and it gets it more. It gets it more out there because this board is basically for if you get through to them and they listen well. Sometimes it's good because these are the main people for within the Portsmouth area for anyone with a disability that they actually get stuff out there for them. That's why they're called that's why they called the Disabled Partnership Board, because they're there for people with disabilities, and they're there to make sure that they've got stuff to do. And yeah, and I'm going there with my social worker basically to go and promote it. So this is gonna be the most biggest pressure I think I'll have at the whole lot, because the board it's one of the biggest, it's one of the most important parts of this thing I've got to do. But I've got to tell her if I can't say, if I get a bit nervous on saying anything, said she will be happy to go and say what I need to say, because you don't, because of the pressure and everything. Because I get a bit nervous and stuff like that and stuff. Yeah, but we have got a date for it starting, which is 10th of July. So we have, so I've got a date. Yeah, I'm also learning about some stuff that I've never even heard of before. Because you've also got to go into a thing called Eventbrite. I've got I've got to go in there, but that's the person who's helping me through the council. She's the one who's going to put it on there, and that's where all like the sign up's going to go up so that people can go in there and put their interest in. But they might put like a rule on there. There might be about only a certain amount of people that can come, depending on that, on the size of the room and everything. It'll be running for basically about 5 to 6 weeks. And as soon as that's done, if it's about like 10 people, then the next 10 will go on for their turn after the first group's done theirs. So it just be a case of people just got to not be annoyed that they can't join straight away. They just got to be patient. That's all they got to do is just be patient. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah. So I'm happy with that, but I've told a lot of people that I am getting a little. It's a bit nervous and a lot of pressure on it, but I'm doing it because it's going to help a lot of people. So that's the most important thing. Yeah, and I'll also get to have a little bit of a break. So we're going up. Me and a friend are going up to visit some friends who are going to be staying at Butlins for a few days. So I get a bit of a break. Yeah, because you can go up to Butlins and you can like do like a day ticket where you can go and be like a visitor. Yeah, we're going to be going and doing that, but we'll just have to leave very early to get there for the time they said you got to be there for. Yeah, because you got to be there for literally 10 o'clock. You got to be there for 10 o'clock so if we want to get there in time, we would have to literally get a train or that about like just before 8 o'clock, just to get there in time. So we would have to get up very early just to make it there. And it takes about an hour and a half to get there. Yeah, so yeah. So I'm hoping that it goes all well with this, because we've now got, yeah, because I've now got my beginning coming soon promotion should be starting this week. So that should be being like sent out to let people know about this is happening, but they can't put dates in and everything yet, and we can't put the time on yet, and we're not allowed to put the location yet until I've said which one I think's better. So there's quite a lot to do. Yep. I already know it's going to be popular because there's not a lot in this area for it. Y- Yep. But I will tell but I will tell people it can be annoying. It's especially if you, it could even happen when you're vlogging and stuff, and sometimes I've been doing alright, I think the video's gone okay, and I find out like a few days later, oh, your video's been copyrighted just because you just walked past me for about a brief second that they've heard the audio of. But with a vlog, you can't. You're out and about. You're gonna hear a lot of things, so you can't help it. But most places, I tend to try and avoid certain places that I know it's gonna be quite. You're gonna hear something that could be copyright. Yep, that's what you want. It'll be late getting back tonight because he got no. My fam, yeah, because he's gone. My cousin who's gone down to watch Wednesday, so he'll be late getting back because it's quite a long journey on the train. He said it's about like 4 to 5 hours on the train. Yeah, quite a long time, but it's better than driving. Yeah, because me, me and Dad have already said again, if we're gonna go to Wembley again in the future, we're going by train. Just because a couple of times we've been there and we've nearly had about 3 crashes in London last time we went. Yeah, and most of the time it's not my dad who's gonna be causing the accident. It's just other people because they're just very impatient. I still can't. Yeah, I hardly see my dad ever get angry when we've been in London for driving, because he likes to try and say he wants to keep it cool because stuff, because he just thought there's no need to get angry. One guy pushed his buttons. One guy decided to push his buttons a bit too far. Nope. Yeah, by deciding, traffic lights are green, I'll decide I won't move. My dad on the horn, the guy moved, and as soon as he moved, literally the thing went red. Yeah, and then it meant that we could have gone ahead of another road, which was on red when we were on green, but because he didn't move, it meant that we were more in a backlock because of an idiot. And just as we were about to go on to that part of the road, the person decided to literally brake all of a sudden, and we nearly went into the back of him. Yep, so my dad managed what he said to me, I'm getting to the side of this bloke, and just literally had a right up at him because he deserved it. Because he nearly caused an accident, not just for us, but for everyone behind. Because he was stopping, should have gone, and decided to literally brake at a stupid time. And still to this day, my dad said that's still one of the worst experience he's had. He's never seen anyone do that before. He's seen people that will cut you off. When I've been in cars, I've been with my dad before, but never like that. He said that's the worst. Yeah, and he literally just told me that person doesn't deserve to drive. Because one of these days he could do it, and it could cause an accident, and it could be someone's life could have been gone because of it. You got to think of stuff like that. That's why I don't trust London. Yeah. Hey, I'll be able to show you something new that I've got. Jeez. Hope you like that new thing. Hopefully you like the new thing that I've sent. Yes. Oh yeah, you're there. I like it. Yeah. But at least if you get it done, if it gets it done, it gets it done. That's the main. That's the main thing. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a rubbish ball that is. Second leg win over Peterborough, and Wednesday put out an appeal because they wouldn't have been able to get one done again in time for this, so he wouldn't have been able to play. But a fan came to their aid, said, I think I might have the mask. Oh, that is hilarious. Why would someone nick someone's face mask? But it's a face mask for because he's had an injury. He's been allowed to play because they made a face mask which enabled him to play. So it means it saves him from re-injuring it. So it means he can still play. And in the celebration of him getting to Wembley, the mask went missing, and it turned out a fan took it. And yeah, and he said if they said it would have taken him weeks for him to get another one done because it's made specifically because you have to do it to spec because it's got to be for your head and everything, so it takes ages. But eventually they managed to find someone replied to what they put and give it back because he didn't realise. But that was because you were all in the mayhem of you're celebrating getting to Wembley. You don't realise that what people take something about realising that they have. Hopefully you like the new thing that I've got. You're not seeing it on the whatever group. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause that's just for something new. I got something new the other week to help with filming better. Yeah, that's for my new for my GoPro. But it makes it's better. It's yeah, 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 yeah. So that's good. Yeah, it's yeah. Because I'm watching some of it tonight. So I'm at yeah, because all the episodes are now out, so you can watch it one by one. One guy's lucky he's on holiday. So one of them's lucky. Is that next week? On your Joeys? Somewhere good. I'm already down south. You would actually like it down in Portsmouth because it's actually quite a lot to do. Yeah, yeah. Because Portsmouth actually made the news this week. Yeah, because it was all about that big cruise ship that came into dock, which it still mind boggles me that decided to come to Portsmouth when the main docking for cruise ships is Southampton. So yeah, because this weekend it's been that busy around around the area, and that's more in Portsmouth been very busy, but that's all due to that cruise ship because literally all the passengers have all come off. So it's been everywhere hectic, and all you're seeing is just people on bikes. Weirdly enough, all the passengers on that cruise ship, every single one of them is German. Yeah, it's come all the way from Germany. Yeah, yeah. So it'd be interesting for them to try and understand us more than they am for us to understand them. And then on that and then on that same day, me and my mum went out to the waterfront to actually watch that ship actually leave. and that was a good experience, good thing to see, because it's very rare. Because it doesn't leave the port like any other normal ship or cruise does. It literally had to turn like 380 degrees. It took it ages to get it into dock because originally it couldn't fit in. So it had to go at an angle to fit in. Yeah, it took it a while to fit in. And it was big. Nope. No, this is not what's happening. I wouldn't call it boring. I wouldn't call it boring. Because the biggest cruise ship we seem to always regularly have coming into docking Portsmouth is usually Virgin. Now that's the biggest one that, because there's some companies from different countries which actually make a deal with certain places that they'll come and dock on like their routes. And apparently the big one chose Portsmouth as a part of its route, and still to this day a lot of people are still shocked by that. Because no cruise ship that big ever docks here. Our port's too small. And when Mum told me, they were thinking, why on earth did it not chose Southampton? It would have fit in there so easily. Because their docks meant for cruises. Our Portsmouth ain't. They're meant for cruises, but one's like medium sized, like the Virgin, which can actually fit in easily and doesn't have any bother. Yeah, but it was interesting seeing it because it literally towered over. When we were on our walk, it literally towered over the buildings right in front of it. So it was just absolute. And I think it's going to be a common thing that this ship might be coming very regularly. So it'll be interesting. This actual ship that came in actually weighs 73,000 tons. So it weighed quite a lot. But they have got another big ship coming in about a month, in near about a month's time. They got not as big as that, but they've got a very, very big important ship coming in. So that'll be fun to go and see. It will be. That's coming in July. A lot of people have heard of this ship because it's quite famous, which is the Royal Caribbean's Majesty of the Seas. That's coming into dock in Portsmouth on the 10th of July. And if you get, usually, it's kind of a big honour if you get Royal Caribbean because they're quite one of the biggest companies for cruises. So if you get one of them, your place will be on the map for that sort of industry. So, because I use an app, so then I know when big ships are coming into port, so that I can always go into waterfront if I'm there at home, and I can go and watch it come in, because you can see it all coming from where we live. Yeah, I would love to go and watch that coming, but unfortunately it's on the day when my group starts on the 10th of July. So unfortunately I'm going to miss it. Because I have to... Because my group will start between 12 to 2, so that means me like leaving about like 10 o'clock, just so I can have enough time to literally have like an early lunch. Because I have to sort out a schedule. So that means that, because it's either going to be in a community centre, or it's either going to be in an IT suite in a library. But the difference is there will be different sets of rules for which one gets chosen. Because if it's the one in the library, it will mean no food or drink, period. Because we're going to have a lot of electrical equipment. Yeah, so that's why it would mean I would have to then say to myself, I'll have to leave this early at this time, just so that I can get near to this place where I need to get to, so I can grab an early lunch. Because I won't be able to... Because if I don't have a lunch before then, it means I won't be able to have anything to eat until about after 2 o'clock. Or to drink for 2 hours. Yeah. 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 I don't... weirdly enough, with one of the rules, you won't be able to have water. But that's basically for rules, because if you're allowing water to come in, then people will be thinking, why can't you allow other drinks? But then usually I might make the rules slide for water, basically, if the temperature's like it is at the moment. Because you've got to give leeway for certain things. You don't want people passing out and fainting because of heat exhaustion and stuff like that. Here we go, let's send this quickly so you guys can see this. Oh, Wednesday, man. No, he messed it up. Surprise, surprise. Nothing new there. Yeah, I'll put on the whatever room the actual ship that actually docked. And it's massive. That's the size of it, the biggest ship to ever dock in Portsmouth ever. Other than the naval ships. It's literally they basically got 1,000 crew on that ship. 1,000 for that one. Yeah. Yeah, it is massive. Yeah. 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 Weirdly, we were having a talk with one of our neighbours yesterday and said that they, not that long ago, they actually went on holiday to Derbyshire. Yeah, and it said where we were talking about they were mentioning all the places that they went to. There was one they couldn't remember, and I thought, I remember that place. That's not far. It's just far from where I'm from. It's just about several miles out of town, which was called Cryche. Yeah, they went. Yeah, they went there and stayed in like a hotel in Cryche. And then a lot of people were telling him about Chesterfield and said, "Have you been there?" I said, "You won't want to go there. There's not a lot to do there. There's not a lot in Chelsea to do, except just go to the Crooked Spire and then basically bugger off." Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. The only time I never tell people where I'm from, and that's if they're from Yorkshire. No, it's because I've had some bad people say stuff to me because of where I'm from. Yeah, it's all just due to the history, but it's all to do with miners and everything. My parents always say because they've had it for years. People from Derbyshire have said they never liked people from Yorkshire, but that's always because of miners and everything, and that's just it. So it's basically tit for tat is what my parents say it is. That's why most of the time I would say I won't even say my actual place where I'm from. I just say I'm from Sheffield. So it means I don't have people like literally having to go at me from being from a place which has gone and said stuff like that. Because I don't want people calling me this and that when I've literally done nothing to them. So I've done it to avoid all that. Yeah, it makes it easy on me. Way cool setup. Sparky Inc. said cool setup. Cool. It's always cool setup these days. Hopefully it doesn't get too warm up there for you. Yeah, yeah, because for the rest, yeah. What? Yeah, it's not. It's gonna get even worse down here. Yeah, wet. Yeah, weather's gonna get worse down. Weather's getting worse down here for for the next week. No, from Tuesday to literally next Wednesday, it's gonna be either 24, 22, or 24 degrees. Yeah, so literally from Tuesday onwards, the temperature's not going to drop during the day lower than 23 degrees, and that's for the whole day. So I just got to remember just to put sunscreen on and everything, and then you'll all be fine. Yeah, and also it's been too warm at night. Because usually down here at night, it goes up as on some during the summer it goes up as high as like 12 degrees at night, and that's warm, and that's warm for being dark. It's quite warm. Imagine trying to get to sleep in it being 12 degrees at night, trying to get to sleep. Yeah, 'cause it's quite bad. Yeah, and next weekend I definitely won't be having a good night's sleep next week. 'Cause we got works on the train lines behind us, and that's happening. Yeah, and that's going to happen between about 12 midnight all the way to about like 6 o'clock in the morning. So they'll be working on the train lines literally behind where we live. Yeah, and we've also been having, we've also had someone trying to build on a plot of land just outside the estate, which everyone's declining. Because they're trying to build shelter accommodation for people, but they want to build it 5 stories high, and that's literally next to an estate where you could overlook nearly everyone where they live. So why would people want that? And also, it's health and safety, and the person's not gone and thought of it. And it's also a very big, and they've also said they're going to put 13 car parking spaces in, assuming that literally for everyone that lives there, they're all going to have 1 car. Like, they might have people that might want to live there, but then they might turn out that one might have a car, and then maybe their partner might have a car. Then you've got issues there. There's literally been about 40 people who have had a say in this, and only one has agreed to it, and all the rest have declined. It's the second time in this area in the space of a year that the same person's tried to get it approved, and it's failed again. Because he's putting too much into a small space, which is not feasible. I know. Yeah. Yeah, but this land's got literally no greenery. It's just basically all concrete. Literally it's just in a concrete. There's literally no grass whatsoever. So literally not even an architect has had a say in it, and basically saying it's not going to work because you need a certain amount of greenery. And also the location of where it is, it's on literally one of the biggest roads basically for people to go in and out of Portsmouth. And if any accidents happen on the motorway nearby, all those cars go onto this road, which then you would have to turn in to get to where this new built apartment would be. So literally, if everyone's turning right on to get into these apartments, you then cause another backlog on an already busy road. Yeah, so it's been declined massively. And that's a lot of people have been saying about why can't people go in and they go and ask the people of the estate that it's literally a part of, what would you like to have there? Then you might actually get something going there because of you've asked for other people's opinion of where they live. Because I think that would make it. I think that would make it a lot easier. Because I think that would work. Yeah, because they go and ask the people that actually live there, what would you like to see in that space? Because you think they might want it to be something that can help the community. A lot of people are saying, why don't you have a community cafe? Because you would literally have a lot of people around just this estate, and then the local area will all go there because of the location. Because literally, where it is, you've got basically the main road there, and then literally straight over is the water. So you'll be looking out into the water from literally where the cafe is. So it's a very good image. That's why I'm hoping. There is some other ones that ideas that a lot of people have been thinking. If they were to go and do this, I think it might get, instead of, if you want to just put, say, like just 3 houses on there, and it fills that space up, so it means it's not bothering anyone else, then I would literally go fair. I would go, yeah. Even my mum and dad said they would agree to it because it's not going to do anyone harm. It's going to be 3 houses in that space, and that is it. It's not literally going to. Oh, it's not going to get in the way of anywhere. You're not going to be able to see people's houses, and basically make a hindrance. Because they were also a bit worried about, with these new apartments wanting to be built, about people coming into the estate to park. Which there's literally nowhere else for anyone to park in the estate anyway. Because most of it is on double yellows, unless you got a permit. And the permit is only basically given to people that live there. So it's just been that's just been a big massive issue the last few weeks. Yeah, because I've got someone showed me an image of what used to be there, and what used to be there was actually a garage. So that people can go. So it's like you can go there, go and get like your paper and stuff like that, and people can go and fill up their cars and stuff. Because that's what it used to be, a small petrol garage. We said even if it, we've even said if it was something like that again, we're saying a lot of people would accept that because it's actually going to help the community. Because it means that it will help a lot of the elderly that live in the estate, because it means they can go and grab like a paper or go and get their quicker stuff instead of having to walk quite a distance to go to like Tesco's or something, which is another about 10 or 15-minute walk. So they want some. That's why I just think the council around here should think about people and think, what would they want? Hopefully a lot of you don't get heat stroke with it being warm. Oh, we got. Yeah, we got a new dentist just built down the road, so we can just walk to it. No, we haven't. We haven't had to go yet because we've had no need. And funnily enough, I've not been to a dentist for 3 years. I've never been. Never been to a dent. I haven't been to a dentist for 3 years. I couldn't even get into a dentist just for an emergency filling. Because and that's more because of they're saying that you would have to pay for a private dentist, but it would cost me about 50 quid. You would want to pay that much just for a private dentist just to get one filling done. So my mum and they literally, the people went and tell my mum, what should I do? Because they said, I don't want to pay that much for it, but I do want to have him look professionally at it. They told her to go to a shop and get like the sponge one that you can put on and you can put it on yourself. And they literally went and tell my mum to go and do that instead of going in privately. My mum felt disrespected by him. Yeah. Yeah, and then literally I went we were already at a dentist. They offered to do it, and because they knew about my disability and knew that I wouldn't be able to afford the price for it, they literally say, you pay half now, and next time you come, you pay the other half the next time you come, because you might have the money by then. So they were very more thoughtful than what other dentists are. But we got a brand new one, just literally just about 10 minutes around the corner. So we're just waiting for when we need to go. Yeah, so it makes it easier for me. Yeah, literally for 3 years, Portchester, the part of Portchester that I live in, has literally not had a dentist for 3 years. Yeah, because of all what went off for two of the years, the one had to shut down. So literally everyone had to go to either Cosham to the other nearest one or to Ferrum for the other nearest one. So basically, had to go literally about half an hour out the way just to go to the dentist, which a lot of people were saying it's unfair because not everyone's got that time to go that far. Because what happens if you quickly just pop in there, like when you're having your lunch break or something, because you've had something booked? You're not going to get there and back in time. Yeah, I've been. All right then. Yeah, that was. Yeah, thank you very much. Thursday. So I'll see you on Thursday. All right then. Will do. Bye. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Sorry about that. I was just chatting to a media group which I used to go and join when I lived up in Chesterfield. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. It is Sheffield Wednesday nil, Barnsley nil in the EFL League One playoff final. So keep your questions coming. Thank you for the likes. I highly appreciate it, folks. The more likes, the better. So guys, keep your questions coming. Like, sub, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hopefully, you guys are not nervous or anything. But let me know if you are a Barnsley fan, if you're a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Let me know in the chat. Hello, Callum. How are you? Sparky Inc. Thank you for joining in the stream as well. I appreciate it. Go and check out Sparky Inc. on YouTube. I give them a lot of support due to the fact that they're the reasons why I got to where I am on YouTube. If it wasn't for them teaching me a little bit of some of stuff, so a lot of credit's got to go to them. A lot of credit, but it's but hopefully Barnsley don't play well in the second on Wednesday, and Wednesday can go and get at least a goal or anything like that and try and get something going. But like I say, it's not. What's the word? It's not. It's not easy said and done. But hey, oh, what can you do? What can... Someone's watching Harry Potter. You're watching that? Yeah. It's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But I can't believe I'm about to say this, but if you're American, it's Sorcerer's Stone, and I hate saying that because we're not bloody American. And it's a British film, so it's Philosopher's Stone. Americans say Philosopher's Stone, not Sorcerer's Stone. Oh yeah, you've only just started watching it. You've only just started watching it. Because I know, because that's a bit. And you know what's going to be weird? When they walk through that door saying, "Oh, we've done that." We actually have. And so, but yeah, but can you remember the other thing that we've had that not a lot of people have had? We've had a photo. We've had a photo in front of those doors. Yeah. So what have you been up to today? KFC, KFC, KFC. I bet, I bet you're not happy. What's wrong? Go and miss me on the chat if you're jealous. Why pick WhatsApp if you don't? For me, then if you don't do, if we're doing it on WhatsApp, I don't know why. Why? 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 Trevor! Is pet frog? I still love that scene when they're walking through it because they say that we've can say we've officially done that. Has there been any? Oh, what? The, and we can say we've seen where he sleeps. I'm yeah. I'm trying to figure out of. I'm trying to think of what part of the Harry Potter franchise we've seen when we've been there for, and then I watch it in the films and I recognise that the most out of everything. Have you got one? Because the one that that I recognise about as well is when I see the Tri-Wittage Cup. Because we've said I've seen that in real life. Mm. Mm. Me my chicken. Mum allowed me to do that at a barbecue. Mum and Dad allowed me to do that at a barbecue. Hermione Granger. What the fuck? How have you done that? You need to teach me. I bet it's not free. There's literally one character in that scene which is not British. There's only one character in that scene that's not British. No, wrong. You're wrong, Jack. Jack, Jack, you're wrong. No. There you go. Yeah, Susan Bones in that actual film is actually Christopher Columbus's daughter, and he's not, and he's American. See, that's what I found out. Which can suck eggs. Yeah, let's go. It's gonna be Joe in a minute. with the gravy and dip it in the gravy. I said, did you have enough? Why? Why? Ah. You want to get him pissed or something? Ugh. I'd rather stick to JD. You wouldn't catch me drinking that shite. You wouldn't catch me having Smirnoff and having vodka. It sounds like you and Abby are not happy with me. It sounds like Jack. Sounds like you and Abby are not happy with me. You, you can get veggies at KFC. You're gonna be even more jealous in a minute, Jack. No, I'm having this one at the moment. Blue rat. Mm. Ah. Why? He's still babysitting. Out. Okay. What time do you want me to ring you later? Why? Okay. All right then. Bye. He's gonna become a friend. He's gonna become a friend. Guys, get your question in the chat. Like, subscribe. It is Sheffield Wednesday 0, Barnsley 0 in the League One playoff final. Keep your questions coming, folks. Wednesday versus Plymouth. Wednesday versus Barnsley for a place in the Championship. James Norwood coming on, the guy who was very potent at goal scoring feet. Second half's on the way. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Barnsley 0. Go on, Wednesday! Go on, Wednesday! Go on, Wednesday! Throw into Barnsley. Well done, Wednesday. They're checking for a possible penalty to Barnsley. But he is going for the ball because he's looking at the ball. Come on, Wednesday! Ball's crossed in, header, and it's away by Wednesday. Come on, Wednesday, come on, Wednesday. Go on, Wednesday. Wow, Wednesday are down. Wow, Barnsley are down to 10. Barnsley are down to 10, folks. Barnsley are down to 10. That is dangerous. But it is dangerous. He is lunging in. That is dangerous because you can see him actually lunging to try and get a touch on the ball, but he missed it completely. Adam Phillips sent off for Barnsley. Barnsley down to 10 men, folks. Come on, Wednesday. Barnsley have got to go up for it because it's literally going to be all guns blazing. But this is going to be like Wednesday Thursday, I would say this. How was that not a foul? When literally Smith's being manhandled. Barnsley on the ball, but Sheffield Wednesday at the ball, and it's going for a goal kick to Barnsley, folks. Come on, Wednesday. Oh my God. Come on, Wednesday. Barnsley at the bar. Come on, Wednesday. Keep pressurizing. Come on, Wednesday. Just keep the pressure going. Go on. Oh. I thought Wednesday. I thought Barry Bannon was going to score there. I thought he was going to hit the back of the onion bag. Unfortunately, he did. Unlucky. Let's keep pressurising. Barnsley still going to go with 10 men. I'll give you that. Corner to Barnsley. Ball's crossed in. Well done, Wednesday. Go on! Oh! Yes! Oh! Oh! Thought they scored there.
Diverts this towards goal. This is a brilliant angle. How good is that for reflexes? Michael Smith can't quite follow up.
Oh, that's unlucky. Michael Smith missed another good opportunity. Again, it's, how many times have I said about Michael Smith? I don't rate him as a player. I really don't. But to score 20 goals, I want to say 21 goals, just go win the playoff. Apart from that, it's not really been. Wednesday have just got to keep popping and probing and think something can get off of it.
This is Ehekwe. Now James. speed, a bit more of the ball. And work it well. Finally find the space.
Come on, Wednesday. You just got to keep passing the ball around and just keep playing.
You know, it's that Dean. I think it was a bit tongue-in-cheek. They tell him you can't celebrate goals at the 13. Which is why you may have seen Josh Windass hasn't really celebrated goals when he scored this season. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Yeah, I think it was a bit tongue-in-cheek, but I think Josh may take it literally at times.
Tongue in cheek. So, guys, get your questions in. Let's get some questions in the chat.
He'll surely celebrate as he strikes here, as will his dad. Gregory making them running. It's a free kick to Barnsley. Tim Robinson has given the foul against Lee Gregory. Sure, the defender's aware of Lee Gregory there. Just slips. Maybe for that little nudge there. Not a lot in it.
There isn't that much in it. It's just like referees these days are being a bit more lenient.
Wednesday teammates just to calm down, take it easy. There's the man who wears the captain's armband for Sheffield Wednesday. He's made it his mission to take them back to the championship. He had offers to leave again last summer. He said he found those a little bit harder because he wants to play in the second tier of English football, and he's still got a few years left in him, of course. But he's hoping his loyalty will be rewarded today. Now given against Norway. Mentioned the Wembley pitch earlier. I spoke to one of the ground staff here earlier on. It's 105 metres by 68 metres, which is longer than Oakwell, but the same size as the pitch at Hillsborough. This is the field of dreams, and Norwood picks up for Barnsley. Nicely done by Norwood. There's Cadden. Involved again. He's got his heels in it there. That's Norwood. That's why Michael Duff worked hard on persuading the Barnsley hierarchy to sign him.
Just when Wednesday are doing all right, but you just need to be careful of Barnsley because Barnsley can cause threat from anywhere.
Comfortable ride. His injury problems at Ipswich. He felt he did have a point to prove after making the move to Oakwell, and he's made an impact in the opening 20 minutes of this second half. Thomas with that throw, straight though on the head of James.
Just got to keep pressurising. That's what Wednesday are going to do.
So we will have another drinks break here. So another scheduled drinks break here because of the heat at Wembley, and is Michael Duff waiting for Tim Robinson? No, I don't think so. He's more concerned about getting his tactics right. He's absolutely right. Referee's nothing can change by talking to the referee. Certainly organising your players, keeping them believing, and that's what it's going to take, real belief. And since they've gone down to 10 men, they have showed that belief.
Just keep your questions are coming, folks.
Mentioned earlier that he had a good luck message from Everton manager Sean Dyche, who had his own big game to sort out yesterday, and that Sean Dyche gave him the opportunity to be a development coach at Turf Moor. And the fact that meant with Sean Dyche that you can get involved in the first team meetings and see what happens there, that's been huge for Michael Duff's development. Massive. How could he not learn from somebody like Sean Dyche? This is the flip side, isn't it now? Pressure very much on Sheffield Wednesday, as it has been since the first kick of the season, but so close now. They've got a man advantage. Simply have to make it count. city which gave modern football to the world. They've seen Sheffield United promoted this season. The last time Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday were promoted in the same season was 83-84 when the Blades went from the third tier to the second and Wednesday went from the second tier to the top. Promoted from the second tier then with Chelsea and Newcastle. Iorfa. Barry Bannan. Bannan again. Looking to set Gregory away.
Oh, Gregory, man.
Gets a thumbs up from Lee Gregory. It's the right idea. Clever movement.
Gregory had the idea, but just too much. Not enough out. Not enough out.
Taking care of that. The changes imminent here from Barnsley, Josh Benson and Luke Thomas, the two who've been summoned by Michael Duff. There's Barry Bannan. Johnson.
Come on, lads. Corner.
This season. 9 in total to his name. It was his ball which was diverted goalwards, which Harry Istead had to deal superbly with. Lee Gregory.
Come on.
Amongst those waiting
Someone in blue, get your head onto it.
Bannan with the outswinger.
Ah, it's a rubbish head.
The top for the headway. So time for that double change. Herbie Kane is withdrawn. Josh Benson coming on to replace him, and Luke Thomas will come on for Devontae Cole. So a double change made by Michael Duff. Devontae Cole's afternoon is over. Luke Thomas comes on. James Norwood will operate as a sole striker now. A couple of lads flagging in behind him. Well, they've had to make a couple of big adjustments. Let's not forget, Slobodan Tedic was withdrawn as a concussion substitute at half-time, and then the red card to Adam Phillips. 18 minutes left to play. The Heckway. Windass. James has made his way forward from...
Come on, Wednesday. Come on, lads. You guys want to know why I want Wednesday to win? That's just to the family. Guys, keep putting your question in the chat, like, some subscribe if you're new to the channel.
In his belly, that will to win which drives him on. James again. waiting, away by Anderson. They're looking to try and make Callum Paterson and his presence count as well in a more central area now with Palmer out wide. Gregory with that challenge from Thomas. So this will bring the curtain down on this season in the EFL. It all starts again in August. Live on Sky Sports Football when the campaign begins once more. But which league will these two teams be in? They both right now are in the departure lounge, but only one will be called forward to make it to the championship. A miscue by Paterson. Connell again. Benson. There's Williams. Now it's Anderson. Barnsley looking to open up Wednesday here, but they turn the ball over to Callum Paterson. And again, they're quick to win it back with Luke O'Connell. Key part of their success this season has been their high press, their ability to win the ball back in their opponent's half.
Yeah, it's been served them well all season. You've just got to get it right when they're down to 10 men more than ever before.
Well, once again, they're looking to utilise the throw of Bobby Thomas here. Anderson has tiptoed forward. It's Palmer. Thomas. There's Cannon. Ace by Liam Barnsley. And Paterson.
This is excellent from Barnsley, just keeping the ball down at that end of the pitch with control.
Apologies if you were offended by any language you may just have heard. There's Luke O'Connell.
Come on, Wednesday.
Paterson wins the ball back cleanly and legally. Now it's Norwood leading the fight for Barnsley. Palmer steps in for Wednesday. This is the red zone time. A time when one mistake, one slip.
Come on, lads.
Absolutely, you've got some tired players out there already with the prospect of potential extra time.
Looks like Sheffield Wednesday are about to send on Will Vaux.
Now that play can score from anyone.
Kicks in right.
Good shoot. Oh.
Shot is comfortably dealt with. That's with the epic. There's Williams. Ball kick did go out, the flag has gone up. There is that change then. Will Vaux is coming on, and it will be Callum Paterson who makes way. the gut to get in there. Pulls the trigger, strikes it hard. It's flying into that top cut. That is a brilliant, brilliant save from Cameron Dawson. And just for a second, they might have thought they'd taken the lead. The 10 men are rising up again.
Come on, Wednesday.
Allison looking to attack it. Smith was in the way for Sheffield Wednesday. Norwood leaves his calling card that time. The flag is up. The players moved on now because Wednesday are attacking. Barron was given chase. Eisner beaten to the punch just about as Connell swept across his path and a clear exchanging words here. That's a great advantage played by Tim Robinson, who easy saw the flag go. Would have been easy for him to blow the whistle. Didn't. Wednesday nearly got Barry Bannon in. Barry Bannon now being serenaded by the Wednesday fans.
That was a ball. Oh, unlucky.
Get to that. Bobby Thomas, but he's managed to play a part in working it out.
Come on, someone have a pop.
But here's Barry Bannon again.
That's a ball.
Bannon's ball in.
Ah.
Waiting in the middle. It's such a good story there, wasn't it? Barry Bannon and Sheffield Wednesday wasn't playing regularly. Ended up at Hillsborough. He's taken the club to his heart. And his daughter Elsie sings Hi Ho Silver, the Sheffield Wednesday anthem, to him every morning around about 6:30. That's why he's made it his mission to try and take his club and these people back to the championship. The Red Sea at the other end rising up to. That's what it's all about.
Screwfix Sprint sponsors Sky Sports coverage of the EFL.
England host Ireland in a one-off test as their summer kicks off in sensational style. Watch all the action live, only on Sky Sports.
I think there's been a murder.
You watch too much Dateline.
I know what you did here, Psycho.
Just the beginning of a feel-good summer like no other on Sky Sports. Oh, Florence.
Send some stuff out, folks. There we go. Extra time. Yoink. Keep the questions are coming. Like, sub, and subscribe if you are new to the channel.